Hey y'all, welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley. I'm literally in the middle of creating the coolest thing I've ever made, in my opinion, thus far. And I need better scissors. But I'm ready to share, and I can take custom orders. I can do 4 songs if you want. I'll do 2 verses and the chorus, and I turn it into magnetic lyrics. But I do need better scissors right now. So, I just did Blink. I did 4 Blink 182 songs. It was 3 pages, and then I just fucked around with lacquer. I've never used it before. Some guy online said to use it for, I think Mod Podge would have been better though. Do the men know about Mod Podge? I only did 1 coat on these, but I did do another magnetic project. These are magnetic affirmations, and I have a lot to cut, but I definitely need better scissors. An X-Acto knife might work, but so now this is gonna make my brain so happy. So now I can turn the songs into, I can like mix and match them on my fucking fridge. I've always been a big fan of magnetic poetry. So sorry, it's over. So I did Man Overboard, Damn It, Miss You, and Feeling This. I wanted to do way more, but I really need to save my magnetic paper. So I did do these 3. This is how it started, and then I got the download. I did 2 coats of lacquer on these. You can see it. I've never worked with it, and I almost used an entire bottle for just these few pages. I do have containers coming for these, so I'm gonna wait. I just bought containers and I made labels for them. This is sticker paper, but I also used the lacquer on this. And I just don't like it because it's like a spray paint, so it doesn't go even, and it's clear, so it's hard to see. Oh yeah, and I did Family Reunity. This is my favorite Blink-182 song. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, turd, and twat. So I am saving my scraps over here. I'm watching Twilight. We're on New Moon. But yeah, what I'm running into is that I think whatever material the magnetic stuff is made out of, it's like really thin lines. And so my scissors keep going like sideways. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I'm experiencing when I cut this way. Yeah, I think it's just the grain of the material. But I'm so stoked on this project. So like I said, I can do custom orders. You get 4 songs, or whatever songs you want. I'll do 4 songs, and each song will have 2 verses and the chorus. And then you can move them all around. So I'm gonna like make up a whole bunch of new songs. Am I worried about copyright laws? I mean, I thought about it briefly. Oh, weird. It cuts a lot better from this direction. Or was that just me imagining that? This isn't a hard material to cut, but like I said, I think it's just the grain makes it drift. So I only did 2 because Family Reunion is just this song, or just this. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker. I could cut each of these individually, but I'm not going to because I wanted song lyrics. So anyway, the magnetic affirmations will be available to buy probably next week. If you're interested in those. I did 3 different fonts. And I'm also running into, it's interesting because I'm having to do it on Google Docs. I started with this font the other day, and I ran into some weird spacing issues, and it also happened on the Blink-182 one. These 2 lines from Damn It, it put everything together. And I'm not sure why, because I'm saving it, so I'm doing it in Google, saving it as a PDF, and then transferring it over to Canva, and then in Canva it looks exactly the same, but then when I print it, they're removing spaces. See? And it's happening on paper too, because I tried it on paper. So these are like, all the eyes are all mixed together. So I don't know. So I changed the font to a more generic font. Like I said, that was the first one I did. And then I think these are two different fonts. I really like funky fonts. But I think for the base, or like for the sake of the spacing issue, so I am still going to, it wasn't everything. Yeah, you need new batteries. I found that under the futon. I cleaned under the futon. It was gross. And I hid some shit. See, like this right here. Look at this. I will. Just watch me. Look at that. Just. And so I went back and I'm like, what the fuck? Not all of them did that, but like, I don't know. I don't know why there's a spacing issue. So I do have affirmations. Hey, whoa. Get your elbows off of my shit. Thank you. I did 3 of each of these. So there will be probably, I think I did a lot more just in case. I think this first one has like 40 or so. So each box will have about 30, like a month's worth of affirmations. And that way, you know, every time you go to your fridge, you can uplift yourself and whatnot. I'm really happy with my brain for coming up with this. I'm obsessed with magnetic poetry in all of its forms. Look, mommy made magnets. Go put that on the whiteboard. I'll show you. I have to cut though. I need better scissors. Alright, anyway. Thanks for being here. I'm super stoked on this. I don't know the price yet, but I will. The boxes are coming. I bought them from Temu yesterday. So we should get all of this done for next week. So if you would like to pre-order, you can shoot me an email. I'm not sure where I'm going to sell them. I probably add them to the shop for the Artmobile, but I want to expand my shop to online. So I'm working on that. I'm giving myself time until like the actual new year. You know, it's like the last few weeks of winter, so I'm still resting. Obviously, I'm in my bed and doing creative projects. But I have a whole lot of stuff I've been working on that I'm going to be taking from Canva and putting on different products. So I think I'm going to be using Etsy and Mayhem Market, maybe eBay. I don't think I qualify for TikTok Shop, but obviously if I could, well, now with its new ownership, probably not. But yeah. So if you're interested, go ahead, shoot me an email. I'll leave my comments open. If you want, you can just write a comment and we can connect that way. No inappropriate comments, douchebags, or I will turn them off. But yeah, if you're into it, if you would like it, let me know. Okay. Have a good one.